Hi, everybody. Good evening. I'm Delphine here. Today is day 6 of my 10 days Go Live digital journey. And for today, tomorrow, and Wednesday, I'll be inviting three different successful digital business owner to share with us, why do they choose to come into this digital business and what is the pain and struggle when before they actually started this digital business, and why is it this digital business that they chose out of so many online platforms. So today I've invited our fellow Singaporean, but she's residing not in Singapore. So I'll let her do a brief description of herself. Hi, Angela. Welcome.
Hi, Delphine. Thanks for inviting me on this of your 10-day go live. Yes, hi, my name is Angela Ng. I'm Singaporean and I'm currently living in UK at the moment. I'm actually living in both UK and Singapore. So one of the amazing part about this business is I don't have to be fixed in one particular location. So one of the key things about my struggles is so I've been in the corporate world for almost 20 years. And I guess because of my husband's work, he had to relocate every few years, So we have lived in Hong Kong, Singapore, New York, London, back to Hong Kong, back to Singapore. So one of my struggles was really, when you're actually, being very ambitious and trying to grow your career, it's not always easy to be transferred to another country when your spouse has to move. And unfortunately, I mean, I have two, teenagers, and I have to make my family my priority. So one of the sacrifice that I have to make was every time we had to relocate, I have to give up whatever roles I had and to restart again in the new countries. There was only one occasion where the company was nice enough to find me a position in the new country I was moving to. So it was something that was in my mind where, it'd be great if I didn't have to be bound by this location because I had always successfully find a new job, but it's never the same, when you have to restart again. And
Mhm.
obviously, there's always that gap.
Yeah.
So and then the other thing of my struggles is because my work involves, because I was quite a high level executive and in charge of the Asia Pacific region. So it involves traveling 50% of the time. So another part of my struggle was missing many of my children's milestones and being like a director level. I had to be at a certain time according to the company schedule, and had missed many of my daughter's birthday, especially because every time in early March, I always have to be somewhere either in Europe. So it's really painful for me, especially because she's my first child as well. Yeah.
So what?
Yeah. So what about you, Delphine? What is
It's the same actually, but I'm not so bad as yours. The way I hear your story is that you are hardly even there for your child when they are
Mhm.
growing up because of your work. You have to travel here and there, and I think each traveling time is also takes a few days to a few weeks time. So kids also tend to miss their parent, their mom. The mom also getting so tied up with work, but getting no choice. So I can actually, feel the type of struggle that you have there while you need to work, but you also want to keep your child company, but you can't. So that's always a mom's guilt that we always have, when we try to put, we try to have a living and then try to put something on the table for the kids as well. But there are also always better choice, right, in life. So why
Exactly.
do you actually choose this digital business? This is your choice already.
Yeah, like I said, I needed to have that location freedom. I love the flexibility that I can work as much as I want, as little as I want.
Mm,
So you reap what you sow.
yeah.
And I don't have to play any sort of office politics because I'm sure for those of you that are in the corporate world, know that it doesn't mean that you work hard, you get rewarded. All right.
Yeah.
I'm sure that a lot of people who understand where I'm coming from, it
Yes.
it also shows that if you know how to play the office politics right, that's where you win, not by how much you work and how many hours you're in the office. Yeah,
Correct, correct.
yeah,
Yes. Right
yeah.
now, no, we no longer actually, need to work hard. We need to actually work smart as well.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because working hard seriously doesn't get you anywhere. You see, most of the people who are promoted, they don't work as hard as we do. We are always the one that actually, the one who work harder and then helping them to actually move up on the corporate level. So that's how they actually work smart with their brain. So over here in this digital business, of course, hard work is something that we also require, because as what you say, there's no hard work, you don't have any fruits that you can actually collect
Mm, mm.
eventually. So working hard as well as working smart in this digital business do works together, because of the
Yeah,
automated system that we have, and because of
exactly.
the flexibility that actually gave Angela the freedom to actually work anytime anywhere she wants. And now she's back in UK with her children, so that is the best, I think.
Yeah, yeah. So
Hmm.
so we can be anywhere. We can be on vacation.
Hmm.
We can be, at home. So anywhere really. Yeah.
Yes, correct. So, what do you after I know you just joined not long ago. You just started this digital business not long ago.
Mm,
So, what have
mm.
you seen in this digital business that you see that it actually will give you a good results, or what have you, in a way, achieved from after starting the digital business? What have you felt that you personally has changed as a person?
Yeah. So
Mm,
before I actually, found this digital business, I actually went on a very thorough research on what type of digital business and online business I can start. Obviously, everyone knows that there are so many different forms
yeah.
of online business. You can do Amazon, drop shipping. You can
Mm,
also start your own shop in Etsy, Shopee, or I guess, yeah, in Singapore, is Shopee, and or you can have like a virtual shop instead of like a brick and mortar shop, and
mm,
there's so many. And one of the things that I didn't like to have to handle was logistics. Because like I said, if I needed to have the location freedom, I don't want to have to be like rushing from my holiday to go fulfill an order, right?
mm.
That's so this is we don't have to do that with our amazing system, right? So we have everything run for us. There is no products to ship, and everything, almost everything is, I would say 90% is automated. That's
Yeah,
really
that actually save a lot of time and effort from us, especially when you need to travel here and there for your kids, for family. Yeah, so it actually save a lot of work from there. We do not have to bring along, or to manage all these logistic things. I have previously done a lot of some online, selling of clothes online as well, because I thought that was the actually the only way, and I don't need a shop then. So I was telling myself, okay, I save for rental for a shop, but I
mm.
do online selling. But the logistic part was really, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Um, it was something unexpected. I didn't expect that there are so many things I need to manage. I need to
Mm,
do, stock count, and I need to do
exactly,
postage. Yeah, I need to make sure this particular parcel reach the buyer. And if it doesn't reach, then what do I do? I need to
exactly.
compensate back as well. Yeah, so and over here in Singapore, SingPost don't own by us, and they are really known for their snail mail, which means, when you send something, it reaches people like 5 to 7 days, or it doesn't even reach them at all. So this is something that, yeah, I also have encountered before, and something that I really also didn't want when there's inventory, because I've gone through it and I know how terrible it is, and how much I actually put in, and I need to even put in more because of the postage, because of the delay in delivery. I need to compensate the buyer and things like that. Yeah, so it's not something that I think we all are looking for as well.
Yeah.
Mm,
So I would say one of the successful thing that I love about this business is, so we are both from Singapore, but
yeah.
I'm not just reaching out to people in Singapore. Like for example, last night I just had another buyer from the US.
Ooh,
Which is
congratulations.
really, yeah, which is what because one of the reasons why I didn't really want to start a business in Singapore is because we all know how small the market is and how
Mm,
easily it can be saturated and be super competitive, for you to be sustainable and profitable. So global reach is the only way, and this business allow us to reach anyone who is interested to join us globally. And so this is the amazing part about this business. And another thing I love about this business is our community. Because the way we are learning this business is through online learning, our community is 170,000 people. And our leaders, the people who started this business, have this, I would say, servant leadership mentality, where they choose to lead with high integrity, and it's all about helping other people. Because when they help other people, when the people who are newbies succeed, they will also succeed. So it's the whole business model that incentivizes and motivates everyone to make the system bigger and better. Yeah,
Yes,
and
correct.
I see that in my personal growth as well, because of all these positive mindset messages that they are
Mm.
sharing with us, the 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 little small habits that they're asking us for our own personal growth. So I'm really loving it. On top of that, obviously, I get to learn social media skills as well. I mean, yes, although I was in the corporate world, I do have certain tech skills, but I'm not an influencer. I don't really know how to do all these videos, upload and things like that. And you don't have to if you don't want to show your face, you don't want to show. But to learn how to leverage on social media to promote your personal branding, I feel is so important today. And if you can even monetize that, isn't that amazing? On top of that, it's going to be fun because all
Mm.
you're doing is showing who you are, what you love to do, and it's not difficult at all. Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. Thanks, Angela, for her great sharing. So if you find that this is something for you, there's no inventory, there's an automated system, and you are location free, you got the time freedom to actually do whenever and wherever you are, so that you have more time with your children, just like Angela did. So join us. Okay, so we are providing a complimentary webinar, 90 minutes of a complimentary webinar on every Wednesday and Friday at 8 a.m. Singapore time. 8 a.m. Singapore time. Okay, so you can register anytime. If you are unable to watch at 8 a.m., you can always watch the replay. There's always a replay link for you to actually catch it. Okay, so do register at my email address below here. Then I will send you a personal link via email address. Okay, so we'll catch you again. Thanks, Angela, for coming on board.
All right,
See
then. You're
you.
most welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Bye.
Bye.